What's up, Cavs fans? It's October 23rd, 2023 as of recording this, and Cleveland has yet to sign fourth-year wing Isaac Okoro to a rookie-scale deal. They have until 6 p.m. Eastern time to do so, but barring something unforeseen, it looks pretty unlikely. Over the past few months, we've seen a few players from the 2020 draft class sign extensions with their respective teams, some of them expected and some of them not quite expected. So far, we've seen Aaron Nesmith of the Indiana Pacers sign a 3-year, $33 million extension. Jaden McDaniels signed a lucrative 5-year, $136 million extension with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Damian Advia secured a lucrative 4-year, $55 million extension with the Washington Wizards. Zeke Naji, the 22nd overall pick of the 2020 draft, signed a 4-year deal worth $32 million. Peyton Pritchard, the 26th pick from that draft, got a 4-year, $30 million deal. Hell, even Beef Stew got a deal worth up to $64 million. This is without even mentioning the likes of Desmond Bane, Tyrese Halliburton, LaMelo Ball, or even Anthony Edwards, all of which signed massive deals earlier this offseason. And we may see a few more before today's deadline is over. With that said, if Okoro is not signed prior to 6 p.m., he will become a restricted free agent next summer, but he will likely have the freedom to test the market, but the Cavs will still have the ability to match possible offer sheets. This is the exact situation that former Cleveland Cavalier Collin Sexton found himself in not so long ago before he was included in the trade that brought in Donovan and Mitchell. Look, I'm no cap expert, nor do I pretend to be, but I do hope that this extension gets done one way or another. And I can understand why the Cavs might want to see what progress Okoro may have made this offseason. I get it. They want to see if he's truly improved and what he looks like next to the new additions. It's certainly a gamble, but it's one that I think that might pay off in the long run. Okoro is still just 22 years old and has shown signs of growth since he's entered the league as a very raw prospect. He's always brought hard-nosed perimeter defense to the table, but the one thing that everyone has wanted to see from him is a consistent three-point shot, or at least one that defenses will have to account for. In my opinion, he's progressed enough as a shooter to warrant the opportunity to prove he belongs, but ultimately he has to convince the Cavs brass that he's actually worth it. The spacing brought on by Max Strus, and perhaps more importantly Georges Niang, should help him in other areas of his game. Ditto for the faster pace that Cleveland seems to be heading towards playing with, but this is shaping up to be a make or break year for the young man, and I really hope that he's still part of this team's future. But it's hard to say as of now. Okoro is coming off a season in which he averaged 6.4 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.1 assists, while knocking down 49.4% of his field goals, including over 36.3% of his triples. Here's to hoping he has a breakout of sorts during the 2023-24 campaign. Go Cavs!